Steel 2-4 checking in Fox Mike.
Radio check.
Steel flight, check in, Fox Mike.
Steel 2.
2-3.
4.
Logini ground, Steel 2-1.
Steel 2-1, Logini ground, good evening sir, read your limit out, how many?
Lima, Charlie, Baxter, Steel 2-4 times A10 Charlie, product apron 1 with information Golf requesting engine startup.
Steel 2-1, Logini ground, information Golf is current. Report ready to copy. Departure clearance and startup is approved.
Case request in about 5 minutes.
Steel 2-1 will go. Steel flight cleared, startup.
2-2 copy.
2-3. 4 covered.
2-1-2-2, I missed the QNH, can you repeat?
QNH 2980.
2980, record 2.
Request rearming.
Two, 3 for 2-4.
Go 2-4.
As far as I can see, internal frequency 117.5 is not a valid number for us.
Yeah, let's worry about that in a second. I'm busy putting in the waypoints. I'm delayed with getting it fit.
No worries, sir. I'll figure out another frequency and let you know.
Thank you, buddy.
Lucchini, ground, Metal 1-1.
Metal 1-1, Lucchini ground. Good evening, sir. Read you Lima Charlie. How me?
Oh. 212.
Yes, sir.
Metal 1-1, Lucchini ground. Pass your message.
Do you want me to set up my CBUs as a ripple pair or a two single drop?
Single drop.
Copy.
Leck, ich habe einen Leck.
Lucchini ground, this is Pedro 1-1.
Pedro 1-1, Lucchini ground. Good evening, sir. Read you Lima Charlie. How me?
I hear you 1 of 5.
Call 3, check forward.
2.
Ground, call 3.
Call 3-1. Lucchini tower. Good evening, sir. Read you Lima Charlie. Pass your message.
Call 3 with information goal. Permission to start up.
Call 3. Information golf is current. Startup is approved and report ready to copy departure clearance.
Startup approved, reporting, we're ready. Call 3.
Lucchini ground, Pedro 1-1.
Pedro 1-1, Lucchini ground. Pass your message.
Lucchini ground, Pedro 1-1 on April 2, request startup. 757 QNH.
Pedro 1-1, QNH 757 is current startup approved. Call ready to copy departure clearance.
Ready to departure clearance.
Lucchini ground, Metal 1-1, read you 5x5.
Pedro 1-1, Lucchini ground, standby, sir. And I read you Lima Charlie. Break. Pedro 1-1, after departure, turn left, exit northwest, not above 5,000 feet.
After departure, left, northwest, not above 5,000 feet.
Pedro 1-1, Lucchini ground. Readback is correct, sir.
Lucchini ground, Fury 5-1.
Fury 5-1, Lucchini ground. Pass your message.
Pure flight 2 times 8, from April 1 with information call 29080, request startup.
Fury 5-1, Lucchini ground. Information golf is correct. Startup is approved. Call ready to copy departure clearance.
Startup pro, Lucchini ground for departure clearance.
Station calling Lucchini ground.
Lucchini ground, Fury 5-1, ready for departure clearance.
Fury 5-1, after departure departure, declared route direct Mokani. Climb initial flight level 100, report 5,000 feet.
Direct Shibagani, flight level 100, report 5,000 feet. The ground, would it be possible for us to exit at Obora?
Absolutely, Fury 5-1. Correction to departure clearance, route direct Obora. After departure, turn left, route direct Obora. Climb initial flight level 100, report 5,000 feet.
Copy all, copy, Fury 5-1.
Ground Ninja 2 enable.
Station calling ground, passenger message.
Ground Ninja 2 is 2 times Mirage 2000 parked apron 1, request startup. I have information Golf.
My apologies, sir, I didn't catch your call sign. Repeat, please.
Ground Ninja 2, request startup, parked apron 1 2 times Mirage 2000. I have information Golf.
Ninja 2-1, Lucini ground. Copy that, sir. My apologies. Information Golf is current. Startup is approved. Call ready to copy departure clearance.
Ninja 2, copy and ready to copy.
Or is going for a short break, fire break.
Ninja 2, you are clear for the route direct Mokani. Climb initial flight level 230, report passing 5,000 feet.
Ground for flight level 230, report passing 5,000, Ninja 2.
Lucini ground metal 11, flight of 3, Mike 2000, parked at apron 1, QNH 1009er, information for request startup.
This is Lucini ground, I copy. Could you please repeat your call sign?
Lucini ground, call sign metal 11.
Metal 1-1, information Golf is current. Startup is approved. Call ready to copy departure clearance.
Ground metal 11, call when ready.
Lucini ground, Fury 5-1.
Fury 5-1, Golf ground.
Pure flight, 2 times ATC on 811, request taxi to active.
Fury 5-1, taxi runway 31 left via Charlie, cross apron 4, Echo, hold short 31 left.
Clear the taxi 31 left via Charlie, Echo, hold short, Echo, short of 31 left, Pure 5-1.
Club 3-1, Lucini ground.
Lucini, go for club.
Club flight, relay message from Overlord. Once established, east of Tianetti. Break. Disregard last. Correction, once airborne, Overlord once you established east of Tianetti range. Break. Once established east of Tianetti, you will be pushed pushed to JTAC Warrior. How copy?
Yeah, we understand we will get pushed to JTAC Warrior.
Affirm.
Ground,
144.
Ninja 2, go for ground.
Ninja 2, request a taxi to active.
This is 1, go ahead.
Did you just hear
Ninja
the
2,
remote
taxi, runway 31 left, via Charlie, crossing for 4, Echo, hold short 31 left. Caution, flight of 2 A-10s, taxiing Charlie.
Copy, 31 left via apron 4, caution, and taxi for Charlie.
Correction, taxi active via Charlie, cross apron 4, Echo, hold short 31 left.
Charlie apron 4, Echo, hold short, Ninja 2.
Repeat for 2-1.
Yeah, I just heard on ground frequency
ground,
that the
Cobra.
claw is being retasked for JTAC Warrior.
Cobra 3-1, Luchini ground, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Cobra 3-1, 3K50 is parked at Helipad North, request engines, follow.
Yeah, copy.
Cobra 3-1, Luchini ground, confirm you have information Golf on board.
Negative, I don't have information both.
Cobra flight, current runway in use, 31 left, surface wind 300 at 6 knots, cavalcade, QNH 757, startup is approved and call ready to receive departure clearance.
Unit 7 parts, call ready when to receive departure clearance. Correct.
Purify 1, Luchini ground.
Chili ground, Purify 1.
Purify 1, continue now with Tower 13.2.
Push. Down.
Ground, Metal 1-1, request taxing.
Middle 1-1, Luchini ground, confirm you're ready to receive departure clearance.
Ground, Metal 1-1, ready for departure clearance.
Metal flight, you're cleared for the Mokani 2 departure. Climb flight level 200, report passing 5,000 feet.
2122.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ground, Metal 1-1, it's flying Mokami 2 at flight level 200, report when passing 5,000 feet.
Metal 1-1 ground, readback is correct, sir. Metal 1-1, confirm you wish taxi clear.
Ground, Metal 1-1, copy that.
Metal 1-1, Luchini ground, taxi runway 31 left, via Charlie, cross apron 4, Echo, hold short 31 left.
212. Ground, Metal 1-1, repeat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Correction.
Metal 1-1, Luchini ground, taxi runway 31 left, via Charlie, cross apron 4, Echo, hold short 31 left.
Ground, Metal 1-1 is on runway P1 left, via taxiway Charlie, apron 1. Holding shot.
Metal 1-1 ground, small correction, sir. Taxi via Charlie, apron 4, Echo, hold short 31 left.
Apron Twin 4.
Well, 1-1 ground, taxi at your discretion, sir.
And 4 is ready for taxi.
Victor 2, Blue Jing ground, what's your message?
Copy 4.
Ground Unit 2 is holding short of run active.
Victor 2, contact tower 138.2.
Request refueling.
Unit 2.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Virginia ground, Cobra 3-1.
Refueling complete.
Cobra 3-1, go for Blue Jinger.
Cobra 3-1 and Petrol flight. Request taxi to active helicopter runway.
Cobra 3-1, confirm ready to copy departure clearance.
Ready to copy departure clearance.
One super sweet.
Cobra 3-1 is ready to copy departure clearance.
Cobra flight, Lucini.
Rearming complete.
After departure, you are cleared route to direct Montcani, not above 5,000 feet.
Direct to ground is not about 5,000 feet.
And 4 Tempest Sweep.
Cobra 3-1, taxi 3-1 hotel via Helipad North, Delta, cross apron 5, home shore 3-1 hotel.
What's the profile for the Market 2? So I suggest we do a Ripple single 3 spacing 30 feet. Is that fine?
Yeah, just the Ripple 2 spacing 40 feet.
Gotcha. Ripple 2 spacing 40.
4.
Confirm everyone's ready to taxi. 2.
3.
4.
Logini ground steel to request taxi to.
Still 2, G ground. Confirm ready to receive departure clearance, sir.
This is steel 2-1 ready to receive.
Still 2, after departure, cleared route direct for Gori, flight level 120, report passing 5,000 feet.
Copy for Gori, report passing 5,000 feet, steel 2-1.
Still 2-1, taxi active runway 3-1 left via Charlie, crossing 4, Echo, hold short 3-1.
Taxi via Charlie, apron 4 for 3-1 left, steel 2-1. One is rolling.
Four is rolling.
Cobra 3-1 holding short. 3-1 open.
Flash your taxi flight so I know which ones.
Cobra 3-1.
Yeah, I'm taxiing onto Charlie now, opening my air brakes.
Copy visual, I'm just rolling to line up behind.
Copy.
4, 2 and 3 to line up after 1.
Yeah, 3 is holding for 2.
Copy visual 3. Two rolling and down.
Four holding.
3.
somebody's getting some screen grabs of.
There you go.
4 is recording.
3 is recording as well. Hey, out of game question, this is 3. How can I get rid again of this annoying letter envelope symbol on the left?
Left control, left shift, yank.
Left control, left shift, Yankee, was it?
Copy.
Thank you, buddy.
Not a problem.
And 3, call ready for an internal Victor frequency.
Ready, sir.
It is 118.4, it's not a coded 1.
118.4.
118.4.
118.4.
Inter flight checking out. Union 1. Darkstar, need you when able. This is 2-2. I've got a flashing read on my TAD at 39,000.
Cloud 3, go for Legina.
This is 3, I have the same. I must ignore it.
Tony, correction. Roger that. Floor 121 is after departure, route direct Mokani, climb flight level 100, report passing 5,000.
After departure, direct Mokani, 170, report 5,000.
Floor 31, read back is correct, sir.
1 breaking. 2 on the brakes. Steel call, ready takeoff. 2 ready.
3 ready.
4 ready.
Logini ground, steel to short left.
Steel 2-1, continue now with that tower, 138.2.
Push preset to Victor. Steel check Victor. 4. Logini tower, steel 2-1 holding short, 3-1 left for departure.
Steel 2, Logini Tower, wind 300 at 6 knots, 31 left, cleared for takeoff, report passing 4,000 feet.
Clear takeoff, report passing 5,000 feet, steel 2-1. 1 rolling, 1 and 3 will take right,
Cobra,
2 and 4
Logini
takes
Tower,
left.
contact approach 172.
172, Cobra 3.
3.
4.
10-second spacing between elements. Run them up.
2 spilled up in the...
Green to green.
Follow green. And release.
Second element, release second 1-0. Brakes, brakes, brakes.
One is rotating.
2.
Rotate. Gear up.
One is gear up, flaps down up for 180 for region.
143, what's the formation for each one?
Doing a standard wedge, sir.
Four-ship wedge, I'm not clear on that, so you want me on the right of number 2 or what?
Affirm.
Right, then 4 cross-locker.
Gate visual, sir. One checking left for Mukrani.
Overlord Jedi 1-1.
Jedi 1-1, Overlord, go ahead.
Jedi 1-1 here. I have video contact with 4 vehicles, type unknown, to bearing 065 for my position, about 5 clicks away.
1272.
065 or 5. 065 or 5 kilometers, 4 vehicles, roger.
Steel push Victor Precinct 3.
Darkstar, Metal 1-1, checking in, hot from Bullseye. 06080, flight level 200, heading to...
Frick.
Metal Darkstar, positive radar contact, authenticate Alpha Bravo Alpha FA.
One is at 200 knots. Steel 2-3, check Victor.
3.
Steel 2-3, check Victor, please. Precinct 3.
Summer.
Darkstar.
Approach Steel 2-1 at Thunder.
Rage Crystal, what platform are you in?
For correction in Dunkirk.
Still 2-1 to base approach, pause rear contact, sir. If you wish to, you can route direct.
Copy that,
or you
and
can
your
flight
location?
level 120.
I am now...
Flight level 120 and say course right around over Steel level.
Confirm altitude 27,000
Taking
feet.
ITT 75 and set course for Gory.
That is 3. We are preset 2 on
copy.
uniform, correct?
For 66,
negative.
altitude 24,000, bandit, tracking south,
Oh, sorry, uniform.
3
yes.
contacts. West, group, balls 270 for 70, 38,000, bandit, tracking north, 1 contact. Low down as and metric 1 contact, magic, maroon 3 at this time.
Darkstar, Metal 1-1, 3 groups, contact, magic.
Ever.
pretty much on time. Once we leave the TMA, we're going to fence in and Steel 2-3 move into a 2-mile trail.
Great.
Full.
Cobra 3-1 to please approach.
Go for Cobra 3.
Cobra Flight, you are about to leave my airspace. Frequency changes approved. To continue with Darkstar 237.0.
237.0, Cobra 3-1, go back.
And dropping the nose bit. Full.
Darkstar, this is Cobra 3-1.
Cobra 2-1, Darkstar, Alpha Bravo.
I authenticate Delta, authenticate Alpha, Foxtrot Alpha.
Authenticate Tango, positive radar contact. Force QNH in effect 757.
Leveling up
Low
and
down
level 120.
Contact Overlord on green 5.
Full.
Correction on Maroon 8.
Contact Overlord on Maroon 8, QNH 750, Cobra 3-1.
Steel 2-1 to please approach.
This is Steel 2-1, right?
Steel 2-1, contact Darkstar 237.0.
Steel 2-1, Alright, let's pitch Darkstar uniform preset 2. Also, let's switch to our backup freak on VHF.
Do we have a preset for the backup freak on VHF?
Standby, it's Blue 7117.5.
Thank you. Alright, 117.75 was it?
Continue approach, faltering.
117.5.
Falter 1 into this approach.
It doesn't work.
Country airborne,
Copy, and push uniform preset 2.
Fall 3-1 to base approach, possible radar contacts, continue as tasked.
Steel flight, check uniform.
Steel 2-1 back. 4.
Darkstar, Steel 2-1 enable.
Still 2-1, get Alpha Delta.
Steel 2-1 authenticates Sierra, authenticate Alpha, Delta Alpha.
Authenticate Delta, Steel Fight, positive radar contact, Force QNH in effect 2980, already picture.
Copy 2980, ready for picture.
Picture 3 groups. West group, Balls, 258, 456, 24,000. Bandit, tracking north, 3 contacts. Center group, Balls, 250, 470, 26,000. Tracking southeast, Bandit, single contact. West group, Balls, 277, 481, tracking south, Bandit, 1 contact. Lowdown as briefed. Contact Overlord on Maroon 8.
Steel 2-1 copies all. Let's push Maroon 8, these are net, this is preset 1-1.
Copy,
minimum.
Steel flight check.
Steel 2, 3. 4.
Overlord, Steel 2-1.
Overlord, loud and clear.
Same back, sir, Steel 2-1 as fragged.
2-1 Overlord, roger, continuous frag. Have additional information about Jedi 1-1. Call ready for call.
Steel 2-1 ready to copy.
Steel 2-1 Overlord, roger. Jedi 1-1 reports it is on a hilltop facing east with a small river running from east to the south, which leads me to believe that he is to be found in the eastern research area sites, as he has no visual with Chicken Valley, and he has a village to his east and a small village to his north industrial areas. Over.
Steel 2-1 copies all. Thank you, sir.
Steel 2-1, this is Overlord, also reported 4 vehicles roughly 5 clicks from his position to the northeast, and to the north also vehicles of unknown origin.
Repeat position of vehicles.
The positions are from his position bearing 065 range 5 kilometers.
Steel 2-1 copies all. Right, okay, turn now and that's it. 2, 3, 4. One turning.
One check the left.
Right, Steel 2-3. Go 2-mile trail and we'll be entering the search area.
Copy, 1 go.
1 for 4, be advised your light is still on.
Thank you, sir.
3 set a green sensor.
Steel 2-1 is fenced in, correction 2-2 is fenced in the green at 9
Steel
decimal.
2-1 Overlord for information. Overlord is also in comms.
4 for 3, I'm pushing out for a trail.
And 1 is in the green, that's the fuel 109er.
3 is fenced in the green and fuel 9er 8, and 3 push 118 decimal 4.
Jedi 1-1, this is Overlord.
Overlord, Jedi 1-1.
Jedi 1-1, this is Overlord. Forces in the area.
Jedi 1-1 call.
Flights is
I read you 505, sir.
Fox.
Excellent. Excellent set.
Steel 2-3, this is 2-1. This area is a bit tighter than I thought. I need you to drop down to your pre-briefed altitude log and begin searching for Jedi in the eastern sectors up through to the northeastern. How copy?
This is free copy, all. We're going down below 6,000, we'll be searching the eastern sectors.
Copy, good man.
Alright, for
1-2's contract.
this area,
We'll be race tracking on the eastern through the western boxes. This is Steel 2-1, go ahead.
Steel 2-1 Rolex.
you were saying, waypoint number 2 as a reference originally, and
Copy.
you'll continue scanning north from waypoint 2, how copy?
1 copies all. I will be covering you on the from your right side.
Copy, yeah, you can go either wedge or trail, whatever is easier for you. I'm turning left now towards waypoint 2, they're currently 7 miles out. Once we overfly, I'll do a right-hand turn to the new.
What copy, Sol?
Only a left-hand turn, sorry about that.
Jedi, Steel 2-1 is Sandy for CSAR package. We're currently established in the area and are on station. Jedi, Steel. Are you able to deploy smoke? Copy, single smoke.
I'll just go about 250 on to conserve some fuel.
Oh.
143 when able.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want second element to stay on the Foxmac preset, correct?
Yes, for now.
Go at 1 overload, go ahead.
Down.
Roger, copy down.
Jedi, this is Station 4.
Hey, 443, I want you to scan to the right and scan to the left.
Yeah, but we're already back at the Duchenne range.
Ninja, to
Ninja 2-2.
Jedi, this is Steel 2-1 when able.
It doesn't matter, we go north from waypoint 2.
Yeah, but waypoint 2 is 18 miles to our 9 o'clock. Sorry, to our 7 o'clock.
Oh, holy shit.
Jedi, this is Steel 2-1. I read you 555.
I'm sorry about that. You do a right 180.
What copy, Sol? Visual.
Negative, did not copy your last, sir.
I didn't see the tip of the arrow, so I read it upside down. My bad.
No worries.
Repeat everything after smoke.
Let's go a bit higher in order to hear what Jedi has to say.
Did you get that last part?
Copy, 1 smoke, 3 times green flare.
This is Steel 2-1, I copy 1 smoke and 3 times green flares. Need you to authenticate Lima Mike for me, please. Good authentication, sir. What are you? Tell me about your location.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, then you need to relay if it's important because I cannot hear. I can only hear through the
Copy, standing by. We had info from Overlord that you are in the eastern part of the search area. Jedi, Steel 2-1, repeat your last.
One from 2, check out.
Yeah, Roger, thank you. Steel 2-3-2-1.
1, go for 2-3.
Yeah, just confirm you're looking at the hills to the northeast, looking for a small river and an industrial area.
Steel.
Ninja, go for Steel.
Confirm your copied Hawk.
Say again?
Check right.
Copy. Hawk. India 2 is Hawk.
If you are established in camp, then we are indeed Hawk.
Copy.
2-1 for 2-3.
Yeah, go ahead.
For information, we are overflying waypoint 2 and now inbound waypoint 3 and scanning.
Copy, I'm also moving into the eastern section, scanning.
And 2-1 for 2-3, be advised I cannot hear Jedi. Did he say he deployed green smoke?
Negative, he has 3 smokes and 3 green flares.
Roger.
Jedi, this is Steel 2-1. We've moved into the eastern area of the search area and I read you louder now. I'm gonna hook up north, then come back down and ask you to pop a flare for me.
Jedi 1-1, I copy 1 flare.
Go on 4-3 on Victor.
Affirm,
Is it
standby.
just me or is 1 and 2 in our
Steel
sector?
2-1, this is Overlord. Would recommend a visual contact with between you
We are
and
stacked by
Jedi
altitude, so
1-1
it's fine.
first before popping flares. There are still enemies in the area. Either neutralize the enemies.
I think that's because Jedi said he is on the east.
Copy that. Steel 2-1, solid copy. Jedi 1, Steel 2-1, are you able to see or hear A-10s overhead?
4 go buster.
Buster.
Steel 2-1 copies.
2-1-2-2 down to our left looks like an industrial hillside and then a hill opposite it facing north.
Yeah, it does.
If we come to waypoint 3, we do a hook right to waypoint 4 and then back to waypoint 5. How copy?
Go ahead, Jedi.
Jedi 1-1 is by trying to have contact with at least 4 unknown vehicles to my northeast by the river.
Altitude.
Copy, contact enemy vehicles 5 clicks northeast of you.
Steel 2-1, this is Overlord.
Hook right, right.
Tipper to your south, you're currently in the turn to the right. That river that runs from the east to the west and turns south, that is the river described to me by Jedi 1-1. Maybe if you follow the river, you'll perhaps get visual contact with Jedi.
River below.
Just, no.
Steel 2-1 copy, so.
Hey, this is Steel 2-3. We are overflying the river east to west. There's a Yankee trench on the river. Can you ask him if that's the river he's talking about?
Just ask him directly, sir, it's faster.
Jedi, this is Steel 2-3. How copy?
Steel 2-3, Jedi 1-1, copy loud and clear.
Right, we've got another river coming up our nose now.
Jedi 1-1, Steel 2-3. We were just overflying a river. Did you hear us by any chance?
Jedi 1-1, that is the negative zone.
Roger that, we'll keep on searching them. Right, that apparently was not the river, so we'll go back to the east.
Steel 2-1, this is Overlord. You're currently overflying his ejection point.
And turn right to the south. Reference 8.5 now.
Jedi, this is Steel 2-1.
Jedi 1-1, I have a visual with an A-10 aircraft heading south, currently bearing 1011.
This is Jedi 2, correction, this is Steel 2-3, I'm flaring, but where we see nice flares?
He's way out east. I think he's below us, to our right.
Yeah, I think so too. Steel 2-3, I think you are way out to the east break. Jedi, can you confirm that you're still visual with the A-10, and if so, if it's turning to the east?
Alright, that wasn't us, so we go back to the west now.
Jedi 1-1 Overlord, do you see the A-10s turning east now? Over.
Jedi 1-1, I have just lost visual, so it was to starboard.
Roger, Steel 2-1, continue your left hand turn towards the northwest and see if you can get a visual with Jedi 1-1 again.
Yeah, alright, let's go back up, back down, below 6,000.
Pull up, pull up. You're outside the search area. I think he's immediately north of my position at this time.
Pull up,
yeah,
pull up.
Flying back to the west.
Copy.
Steel 2-1, I suggest you make a left hand turn 270 now.
Copy, 270.
I think we fly towards the area now.
Jedi 1-1, this is Overlord.
We are on the river.
Approaching your position again.
2-1 for 2-3. The second element is behind you in trail. We are along the river.
Yeah, Roger.
Steel 2-1 Overlord, if able, just follow the river, currently at your 12 o'clock, down to the south.
Steel 2, Wilco and Overlord, could you pass information about Jedi's approximate location to Pedro?
Roger, affirmative. Cobra flight, this is Overlord. Over.
This is 2-3 on uniform. We are following the river east to west. Where are you again? Back, I have visual contact with 3 vehicles to the north of the river.
Steel 2-1 Poplars.
Sorry, I was still 2-3. Sorry, I bought players 2-3.
One from 2, that's...
Yeah.
2-1 engaged defensive and begging out east.
Missile from the west.
Steel 2-1, mayday, 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 bulls. I don't even have bulls ejecting.
Bulls for Steel 2-1, 747.
This is 2-3, I have visual on the crash site, visual on the crash site.
2-2,
Right.
also visual on the crash site, circling overhead.
Yeah, Steel 2-2, 2-3 and 2-4 merge into one flight of a 3-ship A-10 at this moment. Steel 2-2 is on scene commander. Overlord has approximate position of both Steel 2-1 and Jedi 1-1. Over.
Steel 2-2 copies, rejoining with 2-3 and 2-4.
2, this is 3 on Fox Mike. You're the boss, I have the coordinates for one crash site if needed.
Copy, could you pass it direct to Overlord? I've got
Overlord
it.
Ninja 2 whenever.
Okay.
Ninja 2, Overlord, correct.
Copied Steel down.
Steel 2-1 is down, affirmative.
Okay, copy that.
Steel 2-1 on uniform.
Overlord, Cobra 3-1.
2-3.
Cobra.
2-3-2-1, just could you just punch me in?
Cobra 3-1, this is Overlord. Over.
Crash site inside.
Everybody is talking at the same time. Say again for 2-3.
Roger, Cobra, this is Overlord. Currently have you not on my scope. Approximate ejection position for both Jedi 1-1 and Steel 2-1. Are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy.
North 42 degrees, 14.6. East 044 degrees, 2.9. Over.
North 42, 14.6. East 044. And then I didn't catch the 1 and then decimal 9.
Overlord Jedi 1-1.
Jedi 1-1, this is Overlord, stand by. Cobra 3-1, Overlord, East 044, 2.9.
East 04402.9er.
Feedback correct. Break. Jedi 1-1, overload, go ahead.
Jedi 1-1, I saw the crash site from still I think roughly 7 clicks away, heading 130 from position.
130, 7 kilometers, roger. Steel 2-2, this is overload, over.
Overlord Steel 2 copies, last from Jedi, gonna go 7 clicks to the reciprocal of 100.
Roger, Steel 2-2, this is overload. Request you take Steel 2-3 and 2-4 in for sanitize the area of anything that is a threat to the rescue operation, over.
Copy, Wilkes. 2321 and 24, correction, 2324, this is 22. I am on 236, I believe 24 is somewhere behind me. Have you got me visual?
Visual.
Copy, let's set this up as a 3-ship. I'll
Steel
take...
2, this is overload, confirm you saw a parachute from Steel 2-1.
I cannot confirm either way, Overlord, 2-2.
Roger, Jedi 1-1, overload, did you see a parachute from Steel 2-1?
Just maintain that turn, I'm going to cut inside you and
Jedi
secure
1-1,
the
that is negative.
Overlord 2-3, I have my TGP on the crash site of Steel 2-1 if you need precise coordinates.
eyes right, please.
Request clear.
Jedi 1-1, overload, go ahead.
Jedi 1-1 for that formation. The missile
Have
that
you?
the steel flight was coming from the west of the position. I saw them on the
Second element is rejoined with you.
Roger, from the west,
Second, you have
there appears to be an OSA in
We are with you.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Step from somebody, sir.
Hold your button longer, say again.
Just every time I transmit, I get on the signal, so I think I'm stepping on you. I think I did it again then.
I don't understand, but we are with your information, so just proceed, we cover you.
Copy, you're with me, proceeding. I'm going to overfly, so be advised, the missile site is in the south end of Chicken Valley. Saw the missiles lift off, well, only after they hit us, but so we're going to go very low level down this ridge here on the east side of the ridge, getting positive ID from Jedi.
3 copies.
Jedi 1-1, this is Steel 2-2.
who is calling Jedi 1-1?
Steel 2-2 for Jedi 1. Jedi 1-1, this is Steel 2, how copy?
Steel 2-2, this is overload. If any information for Jedi 1-1, relay through me, over.
Copy, advise Jedi 1-1, 3 times 8 and Charlies will be flying low over his head, north to south, request visual ID.
Roger, break. Jedi 1-1, overload, 3 times 810 will pass low over your position, request VID. Steel 2-2, overload, Jedi copies.
Copy, I can hear Jedi, just he can't hear me.
Steel 2-2, you just
Steel
passed
flight
over.
breaking left, going bust.
Altitude, altitude,
4, I want you to prepare your bombs, I'll be using our guns.
altitude, altitude.
Jedi 1-1, overload, did you say 2 helicopters?
Steel flight, still 2-2 heading north, staying low level.
4 is in trail behind 2. Correction, 3 is in trail behind 2.
Copy that.
And be advised, 4 is established far east as cover for both of you.
Steel 2-2, this is overload, you're approaching the vehicles previously reported by Jedi.
Copy that, thank you sir. We now have a pretty good mark on where Jedi is. I'm suggesting that we wait till Pedro is in position with Cobra to move in, and once they're in position we'll get a flare from Jedi and suppress anything that we don't know about at that point.
3, you wanted me to prepare
Steel 2-2,
guns?
this is overload, roger, concur, break.
4, prepare gun, bombs, marking.
Are you able to perform the ingress at this moment, over?
Yeah, we're able to perform the ingress.
Roger, Geronimo will be called once Jedi pops a green flare or orange smoke over.
Green flare or orange
2322, sorry, I hope you can help me talking over them. I think I'm circling the area where there's
Altitude,
vehicles not visually
altitude.
ID.
This is 3. I know where the vehicles were we were overflying them before, if you need me.
Copy that.
And Cobra and Steel, this is Overlord. Cobra report
3, I want you to set
when
yourself up for an attack on those vehicles.
en route.
And, I'll check in with
Steel
Overlord first.
report Catherine. Over.
Hey, Sam, I'm having so much radio traffic. Can you wait until Overload is finished?
Not easily, sir. You're going to have to manage volume, sorry. But so I'd like you to set up, ready yourself for an attack from the north onto those vehicles. I'll hold around the position of Jedi. And we've got 4 out to the east covering both of us. I'll get permission from Overlord to attack vehicles. A copy?
Yeah, roger that. I request west to east attack. That's easier because they are in a line west to east.
Pull up, pull up.
Copy that. Just be very, very careful of Chicken Valley. There's a live SA-8 and it's shot one of our wingmen down.
Well, I noticed that.
Let's go. Overlord, seal.
Alright, 4, confirm you are in trail on me.
Negative, I am at your 9 o'clock.
Go ahead, Steel.
Alright, return on me. I'll follow the river and out on the vehicles along the river.
Rig 1's permission now to put attack those vehicles to the east of. Can we consider all vehicles in the AO as unfriendly?
This is Overlord, stem I.
Steel flight, this is Steel 2-2. Steel 2-2 will hold to the south. Steel 4, you're out east. Steel 3, you stay north, but you can make your attack south and then west onto those vehicles once given permission by Overlord out.
Repeat please, 1, 2, 3.
If 2-2 will stay south, 2-4 will stay east, 2-3 stay north, will all remain low level. And 2-3, once we get clearance from Overlord, you will make your attack from the north to the west and then into the east. How copy?
Yeah, copy. From the north to the west, I don't get it.
I just want you to hold north and then you can, from the north, line yourself up on those vehicles as you like. You are requested in west-east, so that's why I'm saying west first.
Okay. Trying to reacquire them.
Copy, grid 3 requiring break, say again 4.
4 is trailing 3.
Copy that, 2 will hold to the south and wait for position for Overlord. I think I know exactly where Jedi is.
Steel 2-2, this is Overlord. All vehicles in the AO are considered hostile.
Copy that, I will be attacking those vehicles then that are in the vicinity of Jedi. 2322, did you copy it?
So, 3 copies.
3 is cleared in hot onto those vehicles. 3, I may have stepped on you then.
Yeah, 3 copies.
Copy that 3, you're cleared in now hot onto those vehicles.
Yeah, I'm commencing my engagement if I find them again. I can't see them at the moment.
Roger, understood. I'll try and find them. Jedi, this is Steel 2-2. Jedi, can you give us another range and bearings of those vehicles from your location?
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
4 is following the river to the west where I saw the vehicles before. I'll try to get a Mark 82 on them.
Copy.
Altitude, altitude.
Copy, thank you, sir.
Pull up,
2322,
pull up.
Did you copy Jedi's description?
This is 3, no, I can't hear Jedi due to red terrain.
By Cobra, this is Cobra, roger. Jedi 1-1, Cobra overload.
Okay, I'm in hot on the vehicles.
Jedi 1-1
Pull
overload,
up,
roger.
pull up.
Copy that 2-3, clear.
Altitude, altitude.
Overlord, this is Steel 2-2, be advised, Steel is now engaging those vehicles.
Steel is overload, roger.
Or you're overflying them, you join the racetrack for re-attack.
What copies?
Yeah, looks like I missed. Ford is 3 on Victor, I
Station
didn't see him.
calling overload, understand, switch to
Yeah, I can hear.
Say again, switch to AM.
No, did you see the vehicles?
Negative.
Right, just go trail on me, get a bit of separation, and then you should be able to see where my bombs are back.
This is overload, go ahead, Jedi. Jedi 1-1, this is overload, roger, was meant at the other, one of the other flights.
They are north of the river.
North of river.
Right, my nose is pointing at them right now. I'm engaging the
Altitude,
first
altitude.
vehicle.
Pull up, pull up.
3 is off. My bombs fell short.
Roger, I'll let Steel know. Break Steel overload, there's one vehicle roughly 1 click away from the ones you're engaging there.
Overlord 2-2, copy. 2-3, 2-2,
Go for 3.
2-3, 2-2, be advised, Jedi
Steel
reports
2,
a
this is
further vehicle
Overlord
1
Sparrow.
kilometre to the east of the vehicles. You just engaged 1 kilometre to the east.
You're breaking up, I think your buttons are working properly. Say again, please.
There's another vehicle.
2-3,
1 kilometer
2-2,
to
radio.
the east. I read you 5x5, so one additional vehicle 1 kilometer to the east of the vehicles we're engaging currently.
Good readback. Feel free to engage that 4-2.
Welcome.
2-3 is coming in with guns in hot, east-west.
2-2 copies, cleared in.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
And this is 2-3, I was visual on the other vehicle that was called out. Did you see my gun impact?
Yeah, somewhat.
I will just go racetrack here.
Overlord, this is Steel 2-2.
Steel 2 overload, right?
Overlord, Steel 2-2. I haven't been able to keep up with all the comms with Cobra and Pedro. Any update on their location?
Stand by. Steel 2, this is overload. Any word from Steel 2-1 on the ground? Cobra, this is overload over. This is
Pull up, pull up.
Status.
I'll say again.
Is it stationary
Alto,
training
pull up,
target?
pull
Because
up.
then it won't blow up.
Roger, I see you.
This is 3 vehicles along the river. I just took out the one which was singled out to the north.
Altitude, altitude.
Targets the 3 vehicles in one line.
Yep.
If you look carefully, you should see my bomb craters just shy of the first stage.
Request
Yeah,
notification
that's not my
when...
point. My point is,
that
if
Cobra
it's a
Pedro State
stationary object, then you can't destroy it.
Also, bring
Okay, now I get it. Well, that makes sense. I was wondering why it didn't blow up.
Yeah.
Overlord Steel 2-2, I think. Stepped on the ice, stepped on.
This is Steel 2-1 for 810 over at my crash site. Do you read me?
It's gotta be for you,
Steel
Joe.
2-1, this is Overlord. Read you loud and clear.
Copy loud and clear, sir. This is Steel 2-1. I've ejected safely and I'm right next to my downed jet. I have grids for you.
Steel 2-1, this is Overlord Cento.
My position, north 42 degrees.
I'll do another overfly on the static vehicles.
4 degrees, 05 decimal 014. Visual 810 seas over.
Roger, read back north 4214 decimal 485. 044 decimal 014.
Good readback, sir. Right next to my jet.
Overlord, this is Steel 2-3.
Steel 2-3, Overlord, right?
The 4 targets we are engaging just north of the river, east-west, appear to be statics. There's no effect of our weapons. We should count them as being destroyed.
Heavy maneuver, Overlord concurs. Those 4 targets are destroyed. So break Cobra, this is Overlord. Cobra? Cobra, did you hear the coordinates forced to 1 over?
Yes, I heard it, but
Roger, ready to copy.
we'll turn right here. 22423.
Go for 2-2.
The targets along the river are marked as being destroyed. Where do you want us? Shall we rejoin with you?
Roughly
Could you
3 miles.
maintain a
Correction, 5
circuit
miles.
to just to the north of those vehicles, low level, because then we can both pincer in from the north and south if required.
Copy, you want second element to anchor north of the targets we just engaged. How copy?
Solid copy, correct me back.
Roger, welcome.
Actually, 2322, would it be more sensible if we stuck together as a flight for practice? Potential.
Check on coordinate for Steel 2-2 down. Cobra 2-2, this is Overlord. Coordinates for Steel 2-1 as follows. North 42 degrees, 14 decimal 5.
Altitude, altitude.
East 044 degrees, 05 decimal 0.
443, just anchor here, do a left-hand orbit, stay for me.
Altitude, altitude.
Cobra 3-2, Overlord, readback is correct.
Altitude, altitude.
On Volkswagen.
This is Steel
Go
2-1. I copy all. I believe I was visual with helicopters.
You said we should anchor north of the vehicles, and then you said something after that, so what was the last transmission from you to me?
Copy, my last transmission was potentially changing my mind on your advice.
Altitude,
I feel like me
altitude.
flying on my own may not be sensible and we should rejoin as a 3-ship.
Well, that's in the end your call.
Pull up, pull up.
Then I request rejoin 3-ship. Be advised the helicopters are nearly
Cobra,
here.
this
Break.
is Overlord.
Rejoining on you, we are visual you.
Copy, just doing a gentle left turn at this location.
Four is in the green and fuel is 65.
This is Overlord, Roger, Cobra 3-2.
2 in the green, same for you.
05 decimal 0. Over.
2-3, could you say again your fuel state?
Readback is correct. Break Steel 2-2, Overlord, request status.
Fuel is 6.5.
North of the crash
Four
site,
is safe.
crash site Jedi location, and ready to so the helicopters can come in. As soon as they're in the visual region, we will trigger Jedi to do its flare. Well, we're gonna sort of hold on, break. Overlord still to 2. I request air flight Metro flight come up the river to the east side, north-south river, and pick up.
4, be advised, I'm down to guns and Millipede.
Kind of on the way to Jedi 1.
What copy, Sol?
Still 2-2, this is Overlord Roger, currently still Operation Cobra is...
I got 1,000 rounds and 2 combat rounds with the Mark 82.
Call Catherine over.
Excellent, buddy.
And let's be careful when we get down there. This is where they got shut down.
Was just about to say the same.
Cobra 3-2, correction, 3-1, this is Overlord. Catherine, move towards the section of Steel 2-1 first, and after that, Jedi 1-1 over.
Overlord, Cobra 3-1, will go.
Steel 2-2, this is Overlord. Catherine was called, provide over there.
Copy that, sir. I was just checking for Catherine and you called it in, but you got in there before me. I'm providing overhead at this time. Break. Steel 2324, maintain north, looking eyes into the southern area, into the AO. We've got Cobra and Jedi from the southeast, inbound to Steel 21 first, then Jedi. Copy.
This is 2-3, we are breaking off towards the north. We are not in formation with you anymore then.
Copy that, thank you.
I copy.
Cobra, this is Overlord. First crash site should be to 270, roughly 3 knots commands.
70, 3 knots commands, Cobra 1.
Cobra, this is Steel 2-2, how come?
Cobra.
Cobra, Steel 2-2, is that your response? Cobra, Steel 2-2, when you're over the ridge line and coming down into the valley, please call it in. I will mark the crash site 4 for me.
Copy.
Yep.
We have just anchor here that allows us to dive below the hills if we get any threat towards us.
Yep.
Steel 2-1, Steel 2.
This is Steel 2-1, reading 5x5, sir.
5x5 also.
You do a racetrack here west-east that allows us to watch the area.
Outside itself.
Copy that, I am standing 5 feet from my cat, so just put it anywhere that doesn't hit me.
Wilco 2-2.
2-3, 2-4, anchored north, looking. Check right.
Cover that, please. Thank you.
Will be hook right, one.
Cobra 2-1.
Cobra, Overlord, drive.
Can you tell me where Steel is in relation to me?
Affirmative, Steel is your 263, range 6 nautical miles.
Copy.
Overlord, this is Overlord, Steel 2.
Steel 2, go ahead.
Do I have Cobra Pedro coming in over the hills then? Not up the valley, but over the hills?
Steel 2, Cobra, you're currently 11 o'clock, range 3 nautical miles.
Copy, coming over the hills, thank you, sir. Nautical miles.
Cobra Overlord, roughly 260, range 6 nautical miles with Crescent.
Overlord,
You think we should push closer?
Negative.
Alright, let's stay in.
I'm just gonna do a left-hand orbit on autopilot. I just need to ready my NVG.
Sure.
how many aircraft in your package? I see 2 ships at the time.
There should be 2 K-50s in front and 1 MI-8 in the middle, and lastly there will be a K-50.
Copy that. Cobra, this is Steel. As you crest this next ridge line down in the valley is where the first crash site is Steel 2-1's crash site. I'm going to pass you on your right hand side, marked with a beacon.
Copy.
This is Steel 2-1 visual, what I think is Cobra to the my east with helicopters and trail.
One is hooking right, 180.
Forest rejoining.
Cobra, this is Steel 2-2 crash site, marked Willie Pete. Willie Pete is 200 meters to the northeast of the crash site.
Copy, 200 meters to the east of the crash site, and Cobra 2-1 has contact with the smoke.
This is Steel 2-1, I am just west.
I'll push a little. Okay, I see you. Just keep on flying on this direction. I'll be behind you then, so we'll have a racetrack.
Okay, to the north and the east of the smoke.
Yeah, so
Steel
we'll
is
run
south.
opposite.
Cobra Steel, have
North and east of the smoke, Cobra 2-1.
thank you, sir. Steel 2-2.
I'll climb a bit here to be able to use my DGB.
Copy, I'll drop down to 6.5.
Overlord Steel 2.
This is,
And let's do this. I'll go to 10,000 and I'll use my sensors and you'll use Mark 1 eyeball.
We'll be happily
Deal.
maneuvering here without any threats from the air.
affirmative, picture's clear.
That would be the quick way.
See the K-50s over Steel 2-1's crash site on the TGB.
Excellent.
Cobra, this is Steel 2-2. Report when
Hooking
ready to
right.
lift Steel 2-1 crash. Cobra, Steel 2-1, you copy the code 2-2, correction, you copy mob.
Good, here we go down to Cobra.
Cobra, if you could report when, or correction, break, Pedro, this is Steel 2-2 on the uniform, if you could report when ready to lift from Steel 2-1 crash site to Jedi 1-1 crash site, right?
And I am over the smoke, still no sight on the site.
Pedro, this is Steel 2-2, you land to the just over the Little River on the west side of the smoke, 100 meters, Steel 2-1 should be right there, can jump in your aircraft.
Pedro, this is Steel 2-1, I am now about 100 meters behind you.
Roger that.
Should see my A10 to your left now.
Steel to 1, Pedro, this is Overlord. Might be that Steel to 1 is invisible to the Mi-8. Just bunker down and for all exercise purposes, once Steel to 1 touches the Mi-8, he's on board the aircraft.
Copy, this is Steel 2-1 for Pedro, request you land close to the downed A10.
Roger from Pedro, landing near the down A10.
One is correction 3 is at 10,000.
Steel 2-2, this is Overlord.
Go for Steel 2.
Steel 2 Overlord, proceed to acquire the exact position of Jedi 1-1, secure his position for the immediate extraction after Steel 2-1 is on board.
Steel 2-2, copy Thomas.
22423.
Break, 2-3 for 2, correction, 2-4 for 2-2.
Go. Pedro's on the ground.
2-4, you probably have the best eyes not being in a rift. If I could request you pass over the crash site for Jedi 1-1 and see if you can capture it visually.
I can try, can you talk me onto him? Is he
on
below
board,
you? Pedro ready to take off.
Break, this is 2-3. I have the crash site of 2-1 in my TGP. I can send a speed.
2-3, this is 2-2. It's not 2-1's crash site we need, it's Jedi's crash site we need, or to get Jedi's location. We've been asked to visually ID it.
Sorry, I thought you said 2-1.
Not a problem, sir. I'm Jedi 2-4, that's a correction. Steel 2-4. Are you visual me on the tab?
I see smoke on a hillside. On my location.
If you look where I am on the TAD, I'm roughly over the position of Jedi now.
Copy that.
Jedi 1-1, Steel 2. Overlord, Steel 2.
Steel 2, Overlord, right?
Could you relay from Jedi? He should have an A-10 circling over his head in a left-hand wheel right now. Could he
Stand by. Overlord, correction, Jedi 1-1, Overlord.
Overlord, Jedi 1-1.
Jedi 1-1, Overlord, confirm you have 1 A-10 overhead your position now.
Jedi confirm 1 A-10 on left-hand turn over right now.
So Steel 2-2, Overlord, Jedi 1-1 has you visual your overhead.
Cover that, Overlord. I'm unable to acquire him with Mark 1 eyeball. 2-4's got better eyes than me. He's inbound to try and get a visual ID.
Do you want him to pop smoke or flare?
Not quite yet, sir. I'm waiting for the helicopters to be ready to lift, and then I will, as soon as they're in the air, I'll get him to pop a smoke and flare so we minimize the time he's exposed.
Gotcha.
Break, this is 2-3. I have vision. I have a capture on 2 infantry fighting vehicles in the rough vicinity of Jedi.
2-3, 2-2, take a bet.
2-4.
Steel 2-3, Overlord, roger, take out those vehicles to safe land.
4, can you reach on me? This is 3.
And Overlord, Cobra 3-1.
Yes, I can.
Cobra 3-1, Overlord, right?
I am being dispatched for cover of number 3. Yeah.
And we are waiting for instructions to go to Jedi.
Okay, I'll just go in a single shot.
Roger, Cobra, break break, Steel 2-2, this is Overlord, Cobra is ready for the next extraction now.
Copy that, Overlord. This is Steel 2-2, break, Cobra. This is Steel 2-2, a lift and a fly heading 300. Report when outbound from the crash site of 2-1.
Cobra 3-1 is outbound from the crash site now and are heading 300.
3 flare ones.
Copy that, Cobra. Break, Overlord. Please ask Jedi
Visual.
to pop 1
I go low level and take out
Pull
those
up,
infantry
pull
fighting
up.
vehicles.
Break, Jedi 1-1, Overlord, pop 1 green flare. 1
Altitude,
green flare.
altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Steel 2-2 is visual flares. Cobra,
Visual
break,
flare.
Cobra, report visual flares.
Cobra visual flare.
Pedro, report visual flares. Pedro, this is Steel 2-2. Did you see those flares?
Pedro blind on flares.
Copy that, stand by. I will mark the crash site with Willie Peak.
2-4 in out with guns from the east.
Several people spoke at once there. Can I get
Pull
one
up,
reply
pull up.
from Jedi?
Please do not employ
Altitude, altitude.
at the position where the green flares are.
Copy, sir. I wasn't going to actually
Overflying 2 vehicles. I killed 1.
Flare up in there. I was going to go to the left or right.
Good.
Break. Jedi, this is Overlord. Please pop 1 more green flare.
Can you reach on me in case you're not visual on the target, then I'll do another pass.
This is Overlord, code.
I'm not visual on the
Steel
target.
2-2 is visual. Potentially another crash site that I missed.
Okay, I'll take it out then.
Not to my knowledge.
Break, this is 2-3. This is a burning infantry fighting vehicle that we just took out. This is not a crash site.
Thank you. Overlord, did you copy 2-3?
Affirmative, I copy.
2-3 is re-engaging 2nd Infantry Fighting Vehicle in the close vicinity of the Black Smoke. turning in.
Steel 2-3, this is Overlord. If the burning vehicle is where I think it is, then at the moment Cobra is overhead the burning vehicle, over.
Pull up, pull up.
Cobra 3-1 is going south from the burning vehicle.
2-3 Inhard from the west, from the east with guns.
Pull up, pull up.
This break, this is
Altitude,
still 2-2
altitude.
on the UHF frequency. All aircraft in the vicinity of the Black
Pull up,
Smoke
pull up.
to the east of Jedi position. Move south, move south. Active engagement.
Careful, careful, there's a helicopter. Turn off.
Cobra 3-1 will come.
The K-50 is hovering just above the target, by the way. Lord. That's so funny.
2-3, this is 2-2 on uniform. Did you say a K-50 is above your...
Yes, sir. He's hovering pretty much exactly above an infantry fighting vehicle.
Break, this is still 2-2 uniform. Cobra flight. Are you visual infantry fighting vehicles right underneath your nose?
You're still saddled, then I'll tip in again.
Wait until the helo's out.
Break. Cobra, move south, allow Steel to engage the vehicle.
Copy. Cobra 3-1 and flight is leaving south.
Break, this is Steel 2-2 uniform. Steel 2-3, are you still able to engage that IP?
I'm waiting for your call. I'm able to tip in right now.
Copy, thank you. Break, Cobra, call clear of this black smoke center of the AF. Cobra 3-1, Steel 2-2, did you copy my last?
Cobra
Pull up,
flight,
pull
Cobra
up.
flight is clear of the black.
Copy that, Cobra, break,
Altitude.
Steel 2-3, cleared in hot.
Target is down.
Good work, Steel. Thank you, sir. Pedro, Cobra, continue back to the Jedi crash site. Did you spot my Willy Peak last inbound?
Negative.
Copy that. Turn back in after... Somebody's on this freak. Break. This Steel 2-2. I'm going to mark the crash site for Cobra again. Marking the crash site for Cobra and Pedro. Stand by.
Jedi 1-1 overall, go ahead.
Jedi 1-1 had a ESC2 and now taking
Roger, Jedi 1-1, your position is now marked. Can you pop the orange smoke as well, so that the helicopters can come in?
Jedi 1-1, I copy, release the orange smoke.
Orange smoke, yes, please, and the flare, just to make sure that...
Second element is anchoring again north of the ridge.
Jedi 1-1,
Copy that,
smoke
please,
as well as one flare. Jedi 1-1, Overlord, call when smoke is on the deck and you've released the flare.
Jedi 1-1, we come.
Let's do a hook left 180, buddy.
Jedi 1-1, smoking on the deck.
Roger.
Steel 2-2, visual smoke. Cobra 3-1, Steel 2-2.
Overlord Jedi, do you want me to release another flare also?
The smoke just
Abrams,
back to
call,
the freezer.
open one flare. They have the smoke visual, but the helicopters are inbound now.
Cobra 3-1, this is Steel 2-2 uniform, how come?
I'll see the flares in a moment.
Go to Cobra 3-1.
Cobra 3-1, confirm
Got him on the
inbound,
TGB.
crash site visual, green flares and orange smoke.
Confirm we have the flares inside.
Thank you, sir. Control when on the ground with the casualty on board.
Wilco, Cobra 3-1. Pedro, do you know where number 2 is?
Steel flight, this is Steel 2-2, ops check.
2-3 in the green, still is 4-8.
4 is same.
2-2 is the same, flight is 4-8.
This is 2-3, I have another target, a vehicle, looks like a truck west of the crash site. Correction, east of the crash site.
Copy that 2-3, are you visual on the landing light on the helicopter?
Pedro is visual on the smoke.
Negative, I was heads down finding the target.
Copy, well the helicopters have their landing lights on, they're ingressing into the crash site now, they're probably about 500 meters away. If you're not likely to bother them, feel free to engage the target.
Roger that, I see the landing lights of the helicopters. I'll be trying to take out the target and I'll be clear of the helicopters.
Copy that, thanks. Cobra, this is still be advised, still 2-3, 2-4 inbound on targets to your east. They visual you, they will not engage you.
Copy.
Break, the helicopters are about to overfly the target. It looks like a truck. I'm not sure if that is a AAA mounted on the truck, by the way. The vehicle is just ahead of you. 2-3 is breaking off the attack off to the north.
If the truck is there, it's on top of them. It's right on top of them.
About 2-2 reporting on top of enemy contact truck.
Overlord, Cobra is down a truck. Is it hostile?
Steel, Cobra, this is Overlord. Negative, those targets are not to be engaged. They were there in the beginning and they're out of play, so disregard and pick up Jedi 1-1.
I see the helicopters in the PGP there over the truck.
Confirm that Jedi 1-1 is very close to the truck.
I don't know its location, it should be there.
Copy.
Copy that, Jedi. Breaking Pedro, calling Zeta.
Yes, I am Zeta.
Copy that, Jedi. Head, correction, Pedro, head due west, egress to the west.
Copy, egress
Now
west.
Break. Disregard, east, go east.
Roger that.
Break, 2324, this is 22. I request you now clear the area, clear the egress path due east at this time.
Wait a moment, Zeta was at point Echo for pickup. I have no skinny on board.
To the
And Cobra 5, we have not picked up Jedi 1-1 yet.
Break, clear this frequency. This is still 22 on uniform. Be advised, Jedi has reported he is on the MI8. He is on the MI8. This is Zeta, clear east.
Copy. Cobra and Pedro is clearing east.
2-2 for 2-3, you want us to escort the helicopters towards the east?
Been picked up.
2322, I request that you stay ahead. I'll stay at the top of the helicopter. There's more of you, so you're better protected.
Jedi 1-1 Overlord for exercise.
Copy, 2-3, 2-4 is pushing towards the helicopters and we overtake them and scan the area ahead of them.
Copy that, sir. I request that I want to get over this ridge of hills to the east and then we'll head south and out of the enemy territory. Copy.
Copy, I'll confirm the helicopters are moving to the east.
Copy, they've got landing lights on. You should see them on the valley floor.
Yeah, I see them clearly. Okay, I'll be turning left now and go ahead of the helicopters following the river.
Copy that.
And 4, if I don't hear from you, I expect you're happy with the game plan and just stay in trail on me.
On uniform, we are now egressing east following the river. 232, still 2324 will lead them going out.
I'm doing a sharp left turn now. This is 2-3, I just lost the landing lights from the helicopters.
2-3, this is 2-2. I'm just to your west. They're in the valley, the river valley, heading east, just beyond the bend.
You know if they will be following the river?
Cobra 3-1, this is over.
Cobra.
Correction, this is still 2-2. Cobra flight, please follow the river to the valley on your left so that 2-3 and 2-4 can cover you overhead.
Copy, we'll go down to the river on the left of us.
This is 2-3 on uniform. We were visual, the helicopters are ahead now. The way to the east is clear along the river. That's the way we came in on.
Copy that, 2-3, this is still 2-2. Can you advise where that river turns south? Is it a safe route out?
I'm following the river to the east and I will advise you when it will turn south.
Still to 2, Overlord, that river doesn't turn south. Nearest friendly is now 170, range 14 nautical miles.
Overlord, this is 2-2, thank you sir, copy that. We'll get those helicopters to turn south short.
For deconfliction, the second element will stay now above 8,000 if that is okay with you.
Excellent. 2322, good call sir, yeah you do sir.
Alright, 4, I'll do a hook left, 180, we'll climb to flight level 080, you stay in trail or wedge at your discretion.
2 and 3, this is 4, just be advised my NVG is no good. I will be covering 3, but I will not be able to spot any targets.
2-2 copies, thank you sir. I'm just at this tail end of these helicopters. I'm shortly going to get them to turn right due south. If you can see where I am on the TAD, it will be just to the east of me where they go south. Copy that.
This is the same for 3, I also have no NVG, so I didn't plan for a night mission, my bad.
Okay, 2324, change of plan then. You guys come up, stay over the top of the helicopters if you can, or do you not see them?
Oh yeah, we see them clearly, we see their line.
Copy, if you can stay over the top of the helicopters and I'll scout ahead with NVG.
Roger that, welcome.
Deconflict, you join round from the south, I'm passing to the north. Oh no, we're going straight past each other, I got you vision.
Yeah, that's why we pushed up to 8,000.
Alright.
Okay, we are now not going to 8,000 anymore, we go low again to stay with the helicopters. We are behind the helicopters at all times.
Copy, 322 is climbing up now, 8,000.
2-3, welcome. 2-4, I'm hooking right, stay behind the helicopters, and then we do just weaving.
431, this is still 2-2 unit.
Still to 2, Overlord, 3-1 is.
Hey, 4-3, let's turn on our lights, okay?
Copy that, well, whoever's leading you, can you tell me Overlord is leading the helicopter package below me?
Cobra 3-1.
Copy that, thank you sir, sorry, apologies. Cobra.
My lights on.
Cobra.
Apologies for that.
I got lights information on you on Smasher.
Right after this next hillside.
No, that's not your Smasher, just the lights.
Where you are now, you want to turn right and head, make your heading due south.
Copy, we'll go Cobra 3-1, we'll turn south here.
Second element is behind the helicopters, we have our lights on, we are behind the helicopters at all times.
Now there.
Copy that, 2-3, 2-2 is staying high, I'm above 8,000.
Alright, what we do is we turn right now to weave, just to kill airspeed, and then we do a hook left 180 to just weave in, like a for transition into trail basically. Turning back to the north.
Overlord, Steel 2-2 uniform.
This is Overlord.
Steel 2-2 is as prepared as he should be coming into this AO. Is there any known SAM sites to the south of the package at this time?
Negative. To the south is the friendlies. You
think
are
I'm
approaching
visual on the helos.
head due east, you will come across a valley.
Me too, I'm just going north, so basically we go perpendicular, I see you,
Travel
Just
roughly
about right
120, you come into contact with a valley which turns to the southwest.
Copy that, Overlord. I've already got behind you now. South over the hills. Do you recommend we now turn a bit further east and then south?
You can do two things.
look left higher than you see me.
Now turn towards 220 because they're about to cross a hill.
Visual.
Recommend
I request you turn left now immediately to stay behind the helicopters.
accept the valley. Just
Yeah,
follow the valley.
visual helicopters, they are just climbing above the
Overlord,
hills.
still 2-2, copy Zul, break.
I was trying to stay behind the K-50s, you flew both of them, but we can follow the MAs, it's easier. I'll join on you then.
Overlord is vectoring us at this time 120.
Copy, I'm just gonna
make a heading
signal
package
the
120
helos.
until you intercept the valley, which should be heading south-southwest.
Copy, Cobra 3-1 is 120 and have contact with Valley.
Copy, that valley is our route out. Break, correction, I think it's
I'm just
actually,
gonna
southeast.
go around this hillside and then return on their path.
I think you're correct.
Yep, that's exactly pretty much what I did before we got separated. I'm visual on you, and you have press, I stay behind you.
Runs from the northeast to the southwest.
Oh, okay. Copy, okay, visual. Yeah, so break, Cobra 3-1, this is still 2-2. See the valley that you're now coming down into. Follow that river to your right to the southwest, and then at the end we'll turn left and out to the AF.
Copy. Going southwest in Valley and then turning left outlook.
And all flights on this frequency, still 2-2 is going to go low level down the valley, see if you can flush out anything nasty down there.
Two full copies.
Does the left and right ear separation work for you? For me it doesn't at all.
It works better with the latest version.
Cobra 3-1, still 2-2, look out for Tracer, I'm going down the valley, low level ahead of you.
Just be advised that behind the MI8s you're following is to the 2x K-50. They don't have the landing lights on, but they are flashing their nav lights.
Overlord, still 2-2.
Still to Overlord, go ahead.
I just confirmed that still 2-2 is following the route out that you were recommending.
Affirmative.
Alright, I'm going for a right hand in a racetrack to cut them.
Yeah, Bishop. I'm in trail behind you.
Excellent.
Cobra 3-1, this is still 2-2.
I'm passing above them now.
Cobra 3-1, still 2-2 on uniform.
Cobra 3, this is Steel 2-4.
Go for Cobra.
I was just, Steel 2-2 was trying to contact you on uniform.
Oh, I cannot hear.
Copy that. 2-2, this is 2-4, Cobra cannot hear you on uniform at this point.
2-4-2-2, copy that sir, but I was not line of sight. I am now to break, Cobra 3-1, this is still 2-2, now copy.
Read you 5x5.
Copy that, as you come out this valley bottom sir, you want to just cut that hill to the left following the river and then make your heading for Makarani, MDB.
Negative, I want to clear this valley and then I go directly for Park Perk for refueling.
Copy, good call, are you guys sure?
Yep.
Roger, that's, you'll be cleared for Perth. Be advised, yeah, so Steel Flight's just gone through Joker fuel. We've got a little bit more time, but not much. We may have to leave you to return RTB through Perth on your own.
Copy.
I guess it would be good from Perth on.
Overlord, I guess you copied the last. We're all getting low on fuel over here. Is Far Perth considered safe and outside the enemy threat area?
Affirmative, you just crossed the, you're about to cross the border into friendly territory.
Copy that, Overlord. We'll continue to cover the package until we get to Perth or we get to Dingo Fuel, whichever it's soon.
So Far Perth for the package is 10018 nautical miles.
100 for 18, break, 3-1, did you copy that?
Copy, I copied 100 for 18 miles.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for the help.
Steel 2-3, Steel 2-3.
On uniform or the Fox 9? Talking Fox 9, right?
Apologies, on Fox.
No.
2322 on Fox 9.
No on Fox 9.
Copy, should we now rejoin as a 3-ship, now that we're clear of the enemy AO?
Yeah, sure. You're the boss. Just let us know and we'll be rejoining on you.
Copy, I'm at flight level 100 in a left-hand turn, rejoin them.
Roger that. Break 2423, 23 is engaged. 24, rejoin.
24,
Go 2-1, Overlord, right?
Can we stay on this frequency even if we go to Far Perth, or do we need to change to range
Pull up, pull up.
Negative, the city range is clear. Please
Altitude, altitude.
Make direct Far Perth.
Clear direct Far Perth at this frequency. Cover to them.
And steal a flight and cover a flight. This is Overlord's IP secured. I call diamonds.
Overlord Steel 2-2, copy that, sir. Thank you very
You're
much
gonna
for your
hook right to
support.
intercept them.
Sorry, say that again.
That's fine, I saw you
back right.
right.
2-3
just gonna
range.
go after you.
9 nautical miles. Contact WC plus 127.2 upon entering the TMA.
Approach upon empty, 27.2 approach. TMA Steel 2-2, thank you, sir. Still, flight fence belt.
3.
4.
And 3 switch on 2.
Copy that, 2-3 and Steel flight push, preset 3, Victor.
3.
Forced fenced out in the green and fuel is 30, trailing 3.
3 is fenced out in the green, fuel is 30.
And 2 is fenced out in the green, fuel is 300. I'm gonna call in to approach now, get some vectors back to the chief. Steel flight, check me.
2.
4.
To Belize approach, this is Steel flight 3 times A10 Charlie, about 8 miles from Gori NDB, requesting vectors back to the chief of Soldat.
Steel flight, space approach. Copy, possible radar contact.
Sounds scary.
Turn, continue turning left towards 1-2.
120 for Steel flight, thank you, sir. Steel flight, I'm just gradually descending to get myself back down to flight level 100. Still flight leveling off 100.
And 4 will be rejoining on Two's right wing.
Copy that. Formation of your choosing back there, Jan.
And then let's do an echelon right.
And to be advised, the 3 will not be able to do an overhead break.
Copy that for 1. 2 can't do an overhead brake either, still got CVs on board. And flight, brake, flight. Wings level 120.
3 is special.
4.
You said 3 is not able to do an overhead brake, and I was like, hell, yeah, I can do it. I know how to do it. And 4 for 3 after smash on now.
Still to 2 to please approach. Descent and maintain 6,000 feet to QNH 298 setup.
6,000 on QNH 290. Say again, QNH 2960.
QNH 298 setup.
2980, copy that, descending in. Field flight, 5 degrees, nose down, ITT 6.5.
3.
And make that ITT 6.
Is saddled and headlock.
2 copies. You chaps want to do a 3-ship formation landing?
Are you suicidal?
Come on, you're both IPPs in the 132nd 617 squadron. It should be very good for that.
It will actually be possible taking out 2 command staff members and 2 IPs in one landing. Excellent.
I think you'll have to count that as 3 IPs.
Yeah, but not in 617.
Oh, roger.
Which runway does he want us in on?
I'm assuming 3-1 left because that's what we took off.
Negative, we took off from 3, yeah, 3-1, yeah.
And still flight. Coming back, leveling off at 600. Set ITTC.
Still to 2 to please approach.
Oh my god, that creeps me out.
Approach, go.
What type of approach would you be interested in?
We're looking for a 3-ship formation landing.
Copy. 3-ship formation line.
So you take the center line of the runway and then you want each one of us on either side? How does that work?
I've never done it before, but that sounds sensible. Let's do that. So 2-3 go right, 2-4 go left.
2-4 on the left.
For the record, I love to do this, but I think that's gonna be suicidal. I said it. Just for the record.
Cobra 3-1 over.
Yeah,
are
I
you shutting
agree,
down
let's do
there,
an
or are
hour's
you making
landing.
your way to position?
You guys haven't got night vision on, have you?
No, I think that we will
Negative.
refuel and have to...
Copy, okay, we'll get him to separate us out.
Still 2 to please approach.
Confirm confirm that
Approach go for
we
22.
have 20 minutes until the latest landing time.
Relay message from the Genie ground, aka Tilts. He has set the fire trucks. They're on standby for your formation landing.
Approach this. That's very funny, thank you sir, but we're actually in a bail on that of our aircraft. I've got night vision goggles on board and we're unable to see that well, so we're asking for requesting separation for single ship landings. We're unable to do overhead brake carrying free fall ordnance.
Copy, sir.
And approach 22, thanks for resisting the urge to call us chicken.
It was a tough one, but yeah, I completely understand you. Stand by, sir.
Say again, 23.
Never landing.
I wish I had a heads-up display in my
Still
helicopter.
2-2, please approach. Turn left 100, descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Disregard, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Join left hand downwind for 3-1 left.
22 going 100, 4,000.
Still 2-3. Turn left heading 110.
Approach, this is Steel 22, be advised our call signs are 222324.
Yeah, copy that, sir. Positive radar contact. Break. Steel 2-3, you copy, Milo?
Negative, the Steel 2-3, sorry, I didn't hear that.
Copy, still 2-3. Turn left heading 110, break. 2-4. Turn left, as again, turn left heading 2-7.
Left 230 for 24.
2-3, left turn 110.
Approach, this is 22, visual installation request push tap.
Steel 2-2, contact tower 13, decimal 2.
13 decimal 2 for 23, Steel 22.
Steel 2-3, Steel 2-4 is your 2 o'clock. 1.6 miles, Colby.
What's that for Steel 2-3?
Copy, Steel 2-3, disregard, break. Steel 2-4, Steel 2-3 is your 11 o'clock.
Visual.
2-4 copies.
2-3 visual. And 2-3 is on the heading 110, I'm visual the airport.
Copy, Steel 2-3, I have some radar issues here. Confirm heading.
Heading is 110, I'm currently on the right downwind.
Copy, and you are Steel 2-3.
Yes sir, 2-3.
Approach 92.
Ninja, approach, stand by. 2-4, Steel 2-4. Turn left 110.
Left 110 for Steel 2-4.
Steel 2-3. join base for 3-1 left.
Copy, left and turn from base, 1-3 left, I am having the airport inside, request push to down.
2-3, contact tower 1-3, Decimal 2.
Okay, Decimal 2, thanks for your work.
Warning, autopilot.
Pushing it down, steel 2-3.
Steel 2-3, Locini Tower, join final 3-1 left, report 3 winds.
Sorry, join final left and 2-3 is 3 greens.
Steel 2-3, wind 300 at 5 knots, 3-1 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 3-1 left, steel 2-3.
Achieved, still 2-2 vacated at Alpha.
Steel 2-2, contact ground 1381.
1381 for Steel 2-2 vacated.
Altitude,
Achieved,
altitude.
Steel 2-4.
Steel 2-4, Locini Tower, join left-hand base for 3-1 left and report 3 winds.
Taking off and heading for
Join base 3-1 left and report 3 greens, steel 4.
Tower, contact ground 1381.
Right up on so long.
Achieved ground, Steel 2-2, on the brake, stand 2-0, ready to shut down.
Steel 2-2, shut down.
Shut down, bridge, thank you very much.
Copy, steel 2-3 vacated and Alpha request taxi to target.
3 taxi parking 8-1.
Taxi parking and report steel 2.
Chief, turn on the ground power. Copy. Ground power is now on.
All stations, all stations, all stations. Overlord, midnight, midnight, midnight.
Puccini around Steel 24.
Still 2-4, welcome back, sir. Taxi to Apron 1 via Bravo and Charlie.
Via Bravo and Charlie for Steel 24.
And 3 is stepping out of pit. See you in debrief.
Ninja 2 Logitech Tower, win 3.